Happy 31st birthday!
Hello everybody, I'm here and I'm back, and because it's weekend I'm gonna play some Silent Hill 3. I simply feel like kind of detach myself from Skyrim shenanigans. I kind of want to play something different for the next 2 days. I'm gonna be back with Skyrim on Monday because I need to review the entire mod list as I realized what are my current problems with the game. And let's see, Scratch with the tier 1 sub for 18 months. Thank you very much for that, Scratch. Appreciate it. 18 months of ongoing support. That's I don't really know what to say. I really appreciate it. All right. Let's see, because I need to do the game capture now. Okay. I'm gonna play Silent Hill 3 on the PlayStation 2 emulator, as I have tried to play with hold up. Okay, there it is. It should be capturing now. And it does. Let me just move something to the side. Oh, cool. I don't even have to like stretch it. Hold up. There we go. Now we can watch the intro video. Eric. We just switched the graphical options on. It's playing on emulator. So yeah, Silent Hill 3. I'm gonna play on normal difficulty with normal difficulty puzzles because my first playthrough of this game was on easy, and it turns out that some of the puzzles that I played on easy difficulty were basically not there. They were like non-existent. Hey Hyper, hope you guys having a good Saturday. Basically, on easy difficulty there are like some puzzles that they have disappeared. Oh my god. On easy difficulty there's like basically no puzzles. Okay, let's start the game because... And I did something wrong. Hold up. I totally forgot about something. Yeah, sorry for that. My bad. I totally forgot about looking into additional options if I disabled the additional background effects of the game, like the freaking noise effect, which I don't like noise effects. I totally forgot to take a look at that. Oh my god, UncleLander is such a bad streamer. He's such a bad streamer, he cannot set up everything properly. What a fucking nerd. No, I don't need extra costumes. Don't care about those. Noise effect off. Now, endings in this game are working a little bit different than in Silent Hill 2. In Silent Hill 3, your ending depends on your points. Killing every creature gives you some amount of points. Performing specific actions give you some amount of points. Basically, for example... Oh wait, the next new game I'm not going through the horror sequence, okay. Okay, fair enough. I guess we're not going through the horror sequence at the beginning of the game. Usually we do that.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, that's what I call my Skyrim playthrough. Anyway, what I was saying. Okay, so there are several endings. One is which is normal ending, which requires us to not kill a lot of enemies. And there's also possessed ending, which actually requires us to kill a lot of enemies. Happy Burger!
Dad, it's me. Yeah. Sorry I didn't call sooner. Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway, I'm coming home now. Oh, I didn't get that thing you asked me to. Okay. Okay, I will. I love you too, Dad.
Heather, I need to speak with you. My name is Douglas Cartland. I'm a detective.
A detective? Really? Well, nice talking to you.
Hold on. There's someone that wants to meet you. Just let me have an hour. No, half an hour of your time.
My daddy always told me not to talk to strangers.
This is very important. It's about your birth.
I'm not interested. Are you still following me? Do I have to scream?
Sorry. I'll wait here.
Also, Silent Hill 3 is basically a continuation of story Silent Hill 1. I guess someone's in there. It's a basic continuation of story Silent Hill 1. In Silent Hill 1 we were playing as Harry Mason, but in Silent Hill 3 we are playing as Heather Mason, as well, as of now, his daughter, the daughter of Harry. The mark on this mirror, it looks so familiar somehow. What do I know it from? Where did I once see it? And why does my head hurt so much when I try to remember it? Oh yeah, I got a bunch of saves because when it comes to this game, all of those saves are basically, I think, reserved to a one save file. I'm gonna use the 3 saves from this point on. But again, essentially I'm playing on New Game Plus. I don't think that should count, really. That should matter, like, at all. I wonder if I can still get a submachine gun here. On easy difficulty you can find a submachine gun in those boxes. I need to get used to the controls again. The Silent Hill 3 controls are slightly different. Also, I doubt I'm gonna, like, maybe not speedrun this game because I won't, but I still don't know how long it's gonna take me. I'm assuming it's gonna take me like 2 streams to beat this game. It's basically Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so we are here. I cannot go to the left, so I need to check out every single door to the right. And see if I can find the map anywhere. And of course, in the typical Silent Hill fashion, every single door is locked. Like this one. Also, I can already notice that the movement on Heather in Silent Hill 3 is slightly different. Lock is broken. As per usual, I mean, it's obvious that shutter over there is broken. Cannot get over here. This game, like Silent Hill 2, it's all about exploration. And finding your surroundings. I guess this is the only way to go forward, so let's go.
This thing.
Well, yeah, this creature over here, you can actually find this creature, at least a similar statue of a similar creature in Silent Hill 2, when you just travel through like a darkened town, when you have to go through between the cities. When it's all dark, you actually see those things just hanging around and trying to, like, stab you. Those creatures, this time they are just walking around, and even the more funny part is that they can perform the same attack. They basically stab you. They have like this retractable blade or a pike. Also, the body that's like down here on the ground is basically uses the same model as Angela Roscoe from Silent Hill 2. Oh, this is unlocked now. I still don't have a map though. I think I see the map now. There it is. Yep, the entire central square. Now if I'm gonna get lost, I can at least, Ooh. Okay, so this is the exit. I don't really want to get here right now. I want to explore the rest of this floor first. And this is also how we're getting our first pistol. Well, the cutscene that we just missed is basically the way the way that we were getting our weapons. The inventory is slightly different this time. It's not one gigantic circle. Now weapons have their own category. The quest items, well, I call them quest items. The necessary items have their own category as well. Yeah, I guess we have no other choice but to go upstairs. And we can already hear the first monster of the game. I don't really remember the monsters of the game. But the small guys are actually they're actually quite avoidable. You don't really have to fight them. To be even more fair, hold up. Can I get into options? Okay, the noise effect is disabled. Okay, never mind. Oh, so this gives me exit over here. Let's not go through here just yet. But yeah, if you want to reach like a normal ending for this game, we basically kind of need to avoid killing a lot of creatures. Like, only kill the things that are really in your way. I had the doggy with the beef jerky. Yeah, with beef jerky you can distract the other creatures. I never really found that much of a use for it. Heavy and handgun bullets. Nice, nice, nice. Also the same indicator as per usual in Silent Hill games. If your character is looking at something, there is something. It's either connected to your inventory or connected to like a key or anything like that. It basically points you in the right direction. Something fallen between the table and the floor. I think it might be a key. If my arms were a little longer, I might be able to reach it. Which you are, you're 17. And there's a huge pile of cardboard boxes on the table, full of books. It's way too much of a pain to move something this heavy. Yeah, it's not. You have quite thin arms. You can reach that key, Heather. But because it's a video game, we have to do it in a different manner. Also, save point. So, I'm gonna use that. Saber. Okay, that's beam sabers. I think one of the weapons, one of the more of a joke weapon. A sword shining with a strange force. A switch turns the blade on and off. Actually, I'm gonna take a look at that. I think it's one of the. Yep. Guys, hey guys, this is UncleLander. We playing Silent Hill Star Wars mod. This is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to regular weapon. I didn't even knew that you can get a lightsaber from there. I guess the more you know. Oh, you're a thick boy. And you missed. And so did you. If I remember correctly, I need to go to bakery. Yep. And bakery should have item for, yeah, the pair of tongs to allow me to easily like pick up that key and to be going in my direction. What are you noticing over here? Some kind of a note. Helen's Bakery, crispy toasted bread right to your very door. Everything on sale. There's a flyer. And I guess that's it. That's only a flyer, but how is it relevant to any of the things that we're gonna do? I have no idea. Okay, let's try to get back. Bah! Also, Silent Hill 3... I'm gonna say this much. Silent Hill 3 is not as mentally draining. I mean, Silent Hill 3 is pretty much a game that has like a simple story and simple plot. It's only like you can only get like a different ending to it. That's pretty much all there is to it. But like I said, the ending is decided by how many enemies you're gonna kill. The key got taken with tongues. Can I take a look at it? My bestsellers. Okay, so I need to get outside again. And this time, the same hallway, you got even more creatures. I'm leaving. Okay, so I need to go for my bestsellers. Okay. There's a shoe shop. There goes the key. There we go. And if I remember correctly, this is where we're gonna have to do our first puzzle. Also, Heather's already noticing something. I think she's just looking at the door. Or she's looking directly at the puzzle. Yeah, she's looking directly at the puzzle. Which is Shakespeare Puzzle. Which on hard difficulty is absolutely ridiculous because it actually requires you to know the books. Like, you actually need to know how to which direction, because I think in hard difficulty you have two codes for the lock that is, if I remember, it's over here. Yeah, this is a locked door, and you need to know two codes on hard difficulty. Pretty much. There's some note over there. None of these books are really interesting. Yeah, I cannot read the no. Oh wait, fair is soul and foul is fair. Put these books out of order. Maybe that's a help to the solution to the puzzle. I mean, we're gonna see. On easy difficulty, you just need to you have to put the books in the right order, and the numbers of the books are just written on the edges. Okay, let's give it a try. First I'm gonna put them all. Oh, I guess it's the same thing. It's gonna be easy. First puzzle, easy. First I'm gonna set up all the books in any general direction. And now I can start thinking about which books comes first. And that's gonna be... I think number 2 is gonna get over here because it needs to create 4. And this needs to go over here. No, actually no. This one here. And this one here. Easy money. 4708. Ta-da! My first puzzle was easy. Oh, cutscene time.
Hey, wait, what's going on? Where is everybody? Those weird monsters?
It's a monster.
Come to witness the beginning. The rebirth of paradise, despoiled by mankind.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
I am Claudia.
So what?
Remember me, and your true self as well. Also, that which you must become. The one who will lead us to paradise with blood-stained hands.
Claudia, right? Did you do all this?
It was the hand of God.
I don't get it. What does she want me to remember?
Well, that was Claudia Wolf. And according to the lore, she is a sister to Dahlia Gillespie from Silent Hill 1. She's either a sister to Dahlia Gillespie or a very close friend. I need to do a little refresh on the lore of the game. Because actually Silent Hill 1 and 3 has plenty of connections. I guess the elevator drives without my control. A radio? What the hell is this doing falling down from the ceiling? Anyway, I guess that explains the static from just before. But all of it speaking is a static. I wonder if it's... Excuse me, I wonder if it's broken. We got a pocket radio, and now we're entering, I think, the hell part of the market.
Is this a dream? It's gotta be.
Ain't no Notorious B.I.G., that's what I'm gonna say.
Not even a kid could believe in this. But when am I going to wake up?
Oh boy. I barely stepped out and I'm already getting attacked by a doggy. Yeah, I'm gonna check every single door here. One by one. Yeah, I can already hear a dog over there. So I'm gonna check all of these doors here. The one thing that we're still missing is a light. Some kind of a flashlight. Any kind of flashlight. A bunch of health drinks, which we will definitely use. What's over here? Ampule. Ampule, as per tradition in Silent Hill games, it can restore your health to 100%. And also a save. This again. Looking at it to make my head hurt, but at the same time, it's like so familiar. I know I've forgotten something really important, but I also have the feeling that I'd better be not remembering it at all. First aid room. And actually, you can, in this game, you can heal yourself all you want. You don't really have to... like, the amount of heals that you're gonna apply to your character does not matter. You can just heal yourself. It's not in Silent Hill 2 when a specific ending actually requires you to heal very, very regularly. I wonder, can I? Oh, no, no, that doggy is gonna be against me now. No, not this way. Let me take a look at the map. Yeah, it also appears that I have not explored the entire location over here, because as we can see there is... I mean, obviously elevator we cannot use it, but there are some rooms over here, and I don't know if they're barricaded or not. So I'm gonna take a look at that too, while I'm also gonna try avoiding the enemies. Yep, every single lock is broken. This dog is stuck, so I can do whatever I want. Yeah, I guess that's the only way for me to know to move is I go through that door. There's a one missing door that I have missed to the right. And it's, I don't think it's this one. It's one to my left right now. It's also broken. Oh crap. Oh, yep, that's a hit. It's alright, as far as I care. The only thing I want to do right now is just exit this hallway and just move forward. Because the dogs are gonna spawn back to their original positions. So I don't really worry that much. And what do we have here? Yeah, I still don't have a light, so I don't see where I'm going. I know that this room is important, because I'm gonna have to find like a coat hanger and use it on this ladder over here, so at least I remember this much. But first I need to find the light so I can see better. Actually, in a matter of fact, I don't know if I can see it or not, but I'm gonna try to maybe mark it. A ladder is hanging halfway from the ceiling. Even if I stand on the table and stretch my hands out, I cannot reach it. If I only had something long to snag it. Bye. Even the normal difficulty, as you can see, you can at least try to avoid the creatures to get the best ending. Well, best ending. Everybody calls it normal ending. To me, it's the best ending. It's basically the same ending that I achieved during my Halloween playthrough. Okay, now to get the lights. First, we're gonna read this. Warning, when leaving the room, be sure to turn out the lights. It will be obvious if they are not switched off. Switch it off, and this gives us the lighter over here, the flashlight, that we can use. And now we can basically move around darker areas a little bit better. The one thing is, in Silent Hill 2, enemies were much more sensitive to light than they are in Silent Hill 3. In Silent Hill 3, enemies know where you are. They pretty much know. It seems like we can go through here, but I don't want to do that yet. But it also might appear that I will have no other option. I haven't checked out one of the bathrooms. Oh, you are in my way. You decided to pursue me today. And that's not the room that I wanted to explore. It's the one to my left. It's the same bathroom. Oh, what do we have here? This looks like a bleach. I might use that later. It might be like a quest item. As I call it, quest item. Is someone actually in there? Poggers? It's soaking with blood, but there's no one here. Did someone respond, or is it just me? Yeah, it's probably just you. Ignore the blood. Someone just have a very difficult Taco Tuesday, and they're paying for it right now. It's full of filthy, muddy water. Looks like something stopping it up. Will I remove the blockage?
Oh, forget it. This is way too gross. Who would even think of doing something so disgusting?
Meanwhile, James Sutherland in Silent Hill 2, he just shoves his hand into the bathroom. This is like direct reference to that. Oh, hi, Mark. Okay, so we got the bathroom, so let me go down here now. Excuse me. And I'm gonna try to go to the left because I don't think there's anything good on the right. Yeah, to the left. Bye. And there's nothing good to the left as well, so I guess I'm gonna move back all the way. Bye, Felicia. See ya. Oh. I see Rex have upgraded his skin to Enchanter. Because now those bots are getting banned. The ones that are basically putting on the links on. Okay. Good, good. Okay, so now we are in the other section of the market, so let's check. Oh, you ain't gonna touch me, I'm too pretty. That's some kind of like a cocoon. Oh my goodness. dog, please. You're being rude. That's a mean puppy, right there. And my health is a little bit damaged, so... Nah, I'm not really that bad with the health yet. I'm not gonna heal. Though I could. I definitely could. And this is the same shopping mall. Only this one... Oh, take a look at that. What's this? A bulletproof vest. Okay, let's see what it does. Bulletproof vest. A heavy under a jacket, but it should protect against It's heavy under a jacket, but it should protect against a monster attacks. If I remember correctly, bulletproof jacket basically, well, as the description says, it is heavy, but it reduces the damage taken by significant amount, which means we're gonna run much slower. I got a hanger. We're gonna run much slower, but we are not gonna take so much damage. I don't think we're really gonna need that much. I wonder what just moved. So it was definitely something inside of this building. I just don't know what it is. Anyhow, we have the... Hello, mister. Yeah, I guess our only way forward is through that hole again. You missed, and you missed too. Bye. Now let me take a look at the map, because the hangar is... Okay, so straight, left, right. But yeah, as we can see, most of the enemies are avoidable. Unless we're talking about dogs. Those dogs are very fast on normal difficulty. On easy difficulty, they are just walking around and barely attacking you. And what do we have here? Why would something like this be here? This isn't a hospital. Welcome to Silent Hill. Which, ironically, the market that we are in is not even in Silent Hill. It's outside of a Silent Hill. Oh yeah, this thing. Hold up. Can I save? Okay, I have made a quick save. Because this TV, if I have my graphical options turned on, this TV is not gonna play the FMV that it has, so... I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. What was that, I wonder? Thought I hear someone say, Daddy. Okay, let's return back with the graphical options back on. For some reason, when I use the emulation, I cannot, some FMVs, or rather should say, intro FMV, and this video over here, it cannot play. It simply refuses to play. I don't know why, but it just refuses to play. The only thing you can see is like a black screen. Oh boy, oh boy. It's a passage room, isn't it? Oh, I remember this one. Well, thankfully these guys are, like, kind of avoidable, so... yeah. Ooh, a safe spot. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna use that. The game basically kind of forces you to pick which enemies you really can fight and which you can't. And God bless for empty rooms. There's something over here. A walnut. If I remember correctly, walnut had like it's a part of a puzzle. I could be wrong about it. Where am I even? Okay, so I'm in this section now. Yeah, there's definitely something around. Oh yeah, I saw the figure over there. You missed. Okay, so I need to find a key for that. There are two doors with that are actually locked, and this lock is broken, so I'm gonna have to return here. Yeah, there are a few doors that are basically locked, and I'm gonna have to return for them in a bit. Ah. Hold up, where did I enter? The door's right next to me, okay. Also, as per usual, the enemies are imitating like a radio static whenever I have the radio turned on. Honestly, they're already, in my opinion, they're already making enough noise as they do. I'm gonna overwrite, why not? In my opinion, they already are making enough noise as they do, so... As classic as the radio static is for Silent Hill series, I sometimes tend to find it very, very annoying. Let's go on the third floor. Maybe there's something interesting over there before I'm gonna cross the other door. Oh, and there definitely is. Bunch of enemies. Okay. There must be something over here. It's a nice looking restaurant, by the way. A barbecue dog. Who the hell would make something like this? Furthermore, who the hell would eat it? Well, there are some countries. There's something in the dog's stomach. It's a cooked key. Okay. Well, she had an objections when it comes to she had some serious objections when it comes to putting your hand in the bathroom, but putting your hand in a cooked dog, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Daisy Villa Apartment 102 is carved into the key. Daisy Villa Apartment. I doubt it's something over here. Ooh, health drink. And first aid kit. Fog. The more heals, the merrier. So with the ammo. And the lock is broken. So this is the, like... Currently, this is the only room on this floor that I could explore. I would assume that... Are you seeing something? You're probably looking at the door. I will assume that there's more doors to open. And dodge. It's locked. It's a crescent. Oh yeah, this is where I need to find Heather. This is where I need to find something to crack the walnut. Okay, this doggy is busy eating whatever he's eating. I'm just gonna mind my own business and go to this bathroom. Which has nothing in it. Oh wait, there's something. No. Is this room just open for the sake to be of being open? Certainly feels like it. Because Heather is not pointing at anything with her head, so I guess that's the case. Okay, so the lock is broken. I have technically explored everything that I wanted. So now, for me to continue, I need to get down and use that key on one of the other doors. You are blocking my path. Oh, now the dog is now chasing me. Okay, cool. How is my health? Not good. I basically got wall blocked. Not fun at all. 0 out of 10 IGN. Right, so where was the... D. Yeah, because the other one path is locked. Okay, I think I know what I need to go to yet to explore. There was this room with the 3 creatures, and it wasn't this one. Because this is gonna lead me over here. Where was that room with 3 creatures? Oh, it's probably locked. Oh, I think I know. I think I know. Hold up. This must be the one. Yep. So, well, passing through. Victory is mine. Alright, so this is basically another passage. So one of the rooms is basically clear and it will not give me enemies. The other one has enemies. And it leads me basically to the same hallway. Okay. Alright. At least we know that the cooked key is getting over here. 2 health drinks, which honestly, with my health, I'm gonna use one right now. What's this? A steel pipe. Honestly, if game gives me opportunity to conserve my ammo, I'm gonna use it. I don't know how steel pipe is effective. That glass, blah blah blah. You're probably looking at the door. Nothing over here, just some... I don't know if I should call it bodies or not. Can I get through that door over here? Yes, I can. Okay. And so we are here in the main sort of lobby. Okay, so this is locked. That would mean that it could be opened either from the other side or with a key. Okay, so what is the purpose of this room? I know Heather's noticing something. Something a little bit more beyond the door. I see this on the shelf. Detergent and I guess nothing else. So we got from items. We got detergent and we also got the bleach. It also seems like this is the only door we can go forward for. So I'm gonna use it. Okay, let's check the door over here. Yep, the lock is broken. Perfectly understandable. That's a one noisy fan. I see. So those things are blocking my way. Is that a bucket? It's empty. This is a bucket. Dear God. There is more. No. I think I remember what I need to do over here. I think I need to use the detergents on this thing and then just escape and... Oh yeah, at least I remember that. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, those vapors are totally not toxic whatsoever. Just mixing random detergent together, you know, just fuck it, let's go. I'm 17, YOLO. Yeah, I'm gonna turn back the switch. And I think that should get rid of the smoke, and it also should... Yep, all the insects are gone now. So that means I can explore the rest of this area. We got some dogs howling in the background. Poor puppies. And what do we get here? Hey, that's a supply room. I wouldn't mind having a save room right now. But again, I have so many healing items, I should not be really worried about anything. Lock is broken. Another broken lock, obviously. Oh my god, man, you surprisingly lock is broken in Silent Hill. You should get used to it by now. Oh, hello there. I should not go through here. I only have went through that door because I want to avoid getting hit. I still have the entire section over here. Yep, it's exactly, it's not a Silent Hill without a bunch of locked doors. That's very, very, very true. Well, this pass is blocked, so I guess my actual way forward is through that monster and through that main door. Also avoiding monsters. This one monster that makes like an incredibly annoying noise. The guy that we're hearing right now, he's making such an annoying noise. It's like the only creature that I really want to kill. Like no cap. It's like the only creature in this entire thing that I really want to like get rid of. Hey, look at that, the save point. Don't mind if I do. Sports shop. Choice chaps. Want you to know, we have meat. Just meat. Stop asking if you have anything else. I think that door might take me somewhere. Nope. Well, at least we have a safe spot. How much health does that drain me? Not a lot, but I have picked some health drinks, so... I still cannot get used to the fact that... that the supplies are basically a separated thing at this point. Hey, it's unlocked. And where does this take me? Oh, it takes me all the way back here. But I don't think I have explored that floor to the fullest, so... I'm gonna just do this. and then try to run maybe over here. Oh, there are two of them at the same time. Well, on the plus side, right now, they are looking at something totally different, so... Okay, so that's locked. That's also locked. Bye, doggy. Okay, so I came through here. And this is where another creature is. Yeah, it really feels like I have no other choice. But to move through that door and probably try to find another exit. I'm currently looking at the things that I haven't explored yet. There must be a nutcracker in one of the rooms. Thing is, I don't know which one it is. Yeah, I can avoid these guys. Yeah, it's no problem. Because I remember this key, and to open it, the one door with the moon, we need to find the nutcracker for it. I just don't remember where the nutcracker was. It was definitely not here. It was not in the bar. Was it somewhere down below? Did I miss the room? I probably did. There's even a third floor. But we went to the third floor. And it's the one with that moon door that we need to unlock. Because if I want to go through here, this is locked. Like, this is locked by a wall, so I cannot do anything over here. And I'm pretty sure that I have explored everything on the first floor. And I don't think I have the key. Hold up. Let me take a look. Do I have like a key to something? That's a house key, so that's not a thing. Walnut, good size walnut from the jewelry showcase. Yeah, I need to crack that walnut on something. I don't remember the room where I can find the walnut though. It's definitely something that I haven't missed. I'm trying to figure out which door it could be. Or which cabinet. Because there's something locked over here as well. But I don't think I have a key for that. If it's not locked from the other side, then I don't know. I might as well I could give it a try. I'm actually gonna make a save state for this, because if that's not gonna be the path I should go through, then I don't really know where to go from there, because I'm played this game for like only once in my life, and this is definitely not the door I'm supposed to get into unless. Yeah, I wish that nutcracker was like somewhere over here. Yeah, it must be something in this room, because it's like this is the last room that I have visited, so. I must have missed something in that door. Not in that door, in that room. Unless... Nope, this lock is broken. Yeah, that's true. You don't see that anymore. But I actually appreciate that. I'm pretty much an old school gamer, old timer, if you could say that. And to me, puzzles like this, it's pretty much a normal thing. I'm not giving up on puzzles. Okay, so I'm in this room, but there's nothing that Heather is looking at. So, it must be something in this section, but I don't get what I'm missing. There's definitely something that I'm missing, I just don't know what it is. Yeah, they probably will. Like I am right now. I mean, I'm not gonna Google it, obviously, but I will admit that I am stuck. Yeah, there are some shops that I could try and open in this zone. Bad doggy. Yeah, all of those locks are broken, and this is the last time when this is basically where I have stopped last time. Maybe there's some kind of a door that I haven't opened over here. Let me take a look. Yeah, developers don't really want to try. Oh, fuck you. I hate this guy. It's like the only monster that I truly hate in this game. Not only it makes so much annoying noise, it also just bothers me by existing. No, it's obvious that I cannot go through here. Maybe I need to go on the third floor. Yeah, like there's a room over here. Maybe it has something. I'm gonna try it out. It's obvious that I cannot find the nutcracker anywhere over here. Yeah, this is where I found the walnut. I need to find something to unlock that nut. And I remember my first playthrough of this game, and I know for a fact that there's a nutcracker somewhere. I just cannot really put my mind on where it was. It could be in the room, or it could be in the bathroom. Now, this is where I have found the code key, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to use a Google. Because I really don't know where to move from here. I'm like, I really don't know. Like, if it's not in the bathroom, then I don't know where to go from here. Yep, it's not in the bathroom. I don't know where it is. I really, really do not know where it is. I'm just lost. I'm absolutely lost. I have no choice. It tells me the subway station. Not the escalator. Because I already have went through every single thing. I already went through jewelry. And yeah, I have the good key. I have found the steel pipe. I have used the detergent. Yes, bleed detergent. The supplying bloodsuckers. Yeah, that's what I did. That's a different. Hallway with the bottomless places. No. Sports shop. I already been through a sports shop. Okay. It doesn't really tell me what to do. There's a walnut to be found and the door into another hallway. 3 small headbangers, also 3 health drinks, but the walnut is from jewelry. More important than this, check out the jewelry and eventually find the passage. Yeah, I already have found a passage, so that doesn't really help me. Steel pipe, again, I have already found that. Detergent, already used. Yeah, the solution that I have found doesn't tell me shit. Hard nut. Cracking hard nut. Yeah, that guide is useless. It's absolutely useless. Okay, so Central Square Shopping Center. 2nd floor. I am on the 2nd floor. That's the 3rd floor, so I need to get back on the 2nd one. Actually, I could just load the save state. I was under F3, I think. Yep. That's gonna save me. Otherworld, I am in the Otherworld. Center Square Shopping Center. The walnut does not provide any uses as it is. It must be cracked open. Once open, here I got the moonstone. The walnut cracked open. Yeah, I need to find that walnut, the cracked walnut. No, the Hazel Street subway station, it's not the Nutcracker. It's in the subway station. Subway station is a different location altogether. It's totally a different location. It's funny because I never had the problem with this quest during my first playthrough. Oh my god, this is so dumb. I know it's dumb. I guess I'm gonna watch a video of that and see where that's gonna lead me. Because once I'm gonna unlock the nut, I know where I need to go with it. Yeah, I need to mute that video because it has awful audio quality. I need to know where is that guy going with that with this, because okay, now right now he's saving the game. He's also recorded the fucking video over the phone. Oh, wait, hold up. I think I know. I think I know, hold up. I saw it just now. There should be like a sports, yeah, I think it's this room over there. I think I just noticed that. I think I totally have avoided it. I think I have accidentally avoided that because I thought the header was looking at the door. Yeah, this is a safe space, and this is the thing. Yup, I have totally avoided that. Oh well, happens. Oh my god, UncleLander is such a fucking noob. It's so awful. Alright, and got the moonstone, and I know where to go with the moonstone. Alright. In a matter of fact, I'm gonna save it here. Well, you're definitely taking a sweet time to check my memory card. There we go. Okay, if I want to get to the 3rd floor, I need to go like this and then on the staircase. Whoa. Oh, the piss. Alright, now upstairs. Yeah, the subway station is a totally different location than the mall. Alright, here we go. So what's this section? Can I explore any of it? So I possibly can get some supplies? Possibly? Maybe? Or do I have to just take the ladder? Yeah, someone tells me I'm gonna have to just take the ladder down and just go. Probably to have the boss fight. Yep, that's the only door. We have to go through with the ladder. So if I remember correctly, there was one boss fight in the market. And I think that was the worm guy. The penis monster. Oh no, the ladder has mysteriously broken. How I will ever get back up now? Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to reload every single time. So I don't know from which hole he's now gonna attack. He's still going through the middle. Yep, a dick monster. I'm gonna call him Richard.
It's a monster.
Dead. And that was the worst boss fight. This one is not that difficult, really. The other boss fights are a little bit more challenging.
What? It's the shopping mall just like before. Am I back?
Are we really back? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna re-equip my pipe back. I only want to use my ballistic weapons against bosses, really. If I can dodge a monster, then I will definitely dodge it. If I have to fight it, I'm gonna fight it with the pipe. Okay, so this is broken lock. Another broken lock. Shutters down here. Oh, this looks like it could be opened. Nope. Sunshine Princess. Right, it seems like we cannot go anywhere else but through here. Okay, we cannot even like click on that door whatsoever. I think this is where we pretty much started the game. Yeah, it definitely feels like it. I don't think anything here is gonna be open, unless there's some light coming from over there. No. Yeah, I'm pretty confident at this point that there's gonna be nothing here that I could use, so I guess I can head on to the exit. This is the phone. Yeah, this is where the Douglas was like, I'm a detective, I can talk to you about your birth and stuff. Unless this, Happy Burger. Oh, look at that, I can actually enter the Happy Burger. This is the home burger. No, this is the good burger, home, the good burger. Can I take your order? Oh, there's actually a bunch of supplies. Don't mind if I do. Bunch of bullets. Probably gonna be useful for later. And a safe spot. Burger shop. Cutscene time.
Heather,
It's you.
I'd buy
just
that for
happened?
$1.
You must be one of them.
what did I do? And what do you mean by one of them?
You're in on this with that Claudia, aren't you?
Claudia? What about her? She asked me to find you, that's all.
So you are one of them.
Claudia did all that? Look, I was just hired to find you. I'm not on anybody's side. I don't know anything about this. Why don't you start by telling me what happened here? And that monster. What the hell was that?
I don't know any more than you do. All I know is that things are getting really screwy around here, and I got a weird feeling it's got something to do with me. Maybe you're just an innocent bystander, but I can't feel sorry for you because you dragged me into this. You know, if you hadn't found me...
What are you talking about? What's so special about you anyway?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so confused, would I? But I know there's something. Something I've been running from and forgot for a long time. How did I remember that?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Where are you going?
I'm taking the subway home.
What should I do?
Hell if I know.
Now that's one way to answer. Hey, Sid, with tier 1 sub for 6 months. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. And now the moment of the game that I, honestly, out of the entire game, I think the metro station was not my favorite. Because I got really confused in here, and finding a map was also a big old trouble for me. Because you can very easily not find the map in here. Like, it's very easy to not find the map in this location. Hope you're doing well, Sid. I hope everybody's doing well today. And if I remember, the map should be somewhere over here. Like, the map was always right next to the entry. Like, I don't know if it was lying on the floor or somewhere else, but I know there's a map that you can pick it up. But even without looking at this, I still know my way home. Bergen Street, train platform 3. Bergen. Okay, now right now I'm running in circles. That's not good. Where was the map? Was it like right over here? Can I enter that? No, that lock is broken. Can I go through this now? Yes, I can. Aha, there is the map. Yep. That's exactly what I need to go. Okay, now with the subway map, I will at least find my way easier. At least a little bit. Now I can start actually properly exploring. Without any fear of getting lost. Because as simple as substation can be, a lot of rooms in substation looks exactly the same. Okay, so I know where's this leading me? Bergen Street. So I'm supposed to go through here. Which is what I'm not gonna do, because I want to make sure that I'm gonna pick up every single supply and or item. This is Powell Street and restaurant. I'm gonna get through there in a second. Cute. There's nothing that I enjoy more than the sounds of a roaring monster. Okay, first I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, this is also gonna take me to Bergen Street. What? Yeah, there's a... That's definitely a noise that leaves several questions. All of those are gonna lead me to Bergen Street eventually. Oh, there's a safe spot over here. I'm gonna use it. Well, I guess all the roads are gonna lead me to Bergen Street, so I'm just gonna go for it. To infinity and beyond, as they would say. What's this? Some kind of a newspaper magazine? I read this a long time ago. It's nothing like a cult magazine. It seemed like a bunch of crap to me. It's not so bad if you just read it for fun, though. The souls of those who died suddenly by suicide or accident don't realize they are dead. Sometimes they stay put and haunt that particular place. These spirits have lost their human senses and memories and can only keep replaying the pain and sadness of the moment they died. The pain can get so bad that they turn to humans for salvation, or they begrudge humans their lives. At such times, they can possess humans. Places known as famous suicide spots or high accident areas are often to blame. You should be careful when approaching such locations, especially on the day or at the time the death occurred. That is, if you don't want it to happen to you too. Oh, that sounds reassuring. I'm gonna go through this end first. And if I remember correctly, this is also where I can find a shotgun. Because if I remember correctly, there's a train that arrives and it can actually give me a shotgun, which is gonna be very useful against the fatties. And yeah, this game actually has like very fat enemies that are basically standing in your way. They're not really that dangerous, but the major problem with them is that they're blocking your way almost at all times, being annoying little shits. Oh, that didn't deliver me anywhere, did it? Okay, and I also remember from my first playthrough that if I'm gonna try to step down, the train is basically gonna annihilate me. So let's not do that. Yep, the pure thickness. You're right. You're absolutely right. Those are some thick thighs, but they ain't gonna save any lives. They're gonna crush them. Yeah, I think I'm running in circles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm running in circles. Okay, let's get out of here then. And go upstairs. Okay, let's go for the platform 3. Maybe that's gonna save me something. As it seems we have to always go through the Bergen Street. Okay, so what do we have here? Nothing on this side. I guess we have to go this way. And I can already see a doggo. Bye, puppy. There's plenty of puppies. Bye. It's locked. I bet it can be only opened from the other side. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna try the other side now. Okay, health drink. And nothing else on this side, unless I'm supposed to jump down for those dogs. I remember from my first playthrough that there was a situation, there was a train track that actually forced me to jump down. But it had dogs like on the train tracks as well. And I basically had to run fast enough so the train doesn't drive me over. But I don't think it's here. I don't think it's this one just yet. Alright, I'm gonna try to go for the platforms over here. Maybe those are gonna give me some kind of closure. Alright. Okay, so this is locked. Hey, Thunder. Okay, there's definitely some enemies over here, so we might be going the right way. We might be, doesn't mean we will.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Thunder with 5 tier 1 subs.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Those 5 gifts I've
You
went
want
to
stars? I'll give you stars.
Guts, Triple, Fiery, G0,
You want
and
stars?
Brother Samuel.
I'll give you stars.
Thank you very much for the subs, Thunder. Appreciate them. Okay, so we got
You
a
want stars?
Nutcracker.
I'll give you stars.
And Nutcracker can be definitely used on something. Don't know what yet, but we're definitely gonna figure it out. Huh, what's this? Hell drinks and some ammo, nice. Yeah, the doggies are not nice. And there's just a pile of rubbish. There's even... Is someone sleeping here? Nope. It looks more like a blood than a sleeping space, but okay. At least we got this section explored, so...
You're pretty good.
Hey, Solid. Oh, bad doggy. Poo-poo doggy. I need to go upstairs now. Oh my god. Okay, this is the upstairs. Okay, so we have that explored. So where to go now? I need to find a gate with the nut on it. These nuts? Yeah, I think it's this one. Oh yeah, this is the one. Okay, we good. Okay, so my health is actually surprisingly good. I'm gonna use this. Got him, I know. Use the Nutcracker. Yeah, that should help me up. And I think this is it. Yeah, this is where we find the train. Is there anything around before I'm gonna move forward? There's only some growling. Well, never mind that. What I need to do is just get into the train itself and look for the supplies. Shotgun shells, nice. If we're gonna use those. And if this is not a Terminator reference, I don't know what is. If you guys remember, in Terminator 2, when you go to the market, you basically, Arnold is just pulling out the shotgun out of like a package or something, like a little present like this, but it was filled with roses. And he's also using a lever action shotgun, while this one is a pump action shotgun, pretty much. Yep, here comes the boy. And he's standing right in our way. And like I said, I do sincerely believe that's a reference to that scene. Okay, so the lock is broken over here, so I need to go down now. Yeah, I think it's an Easter egg. I'm not really sure that it is. Because it could be just a present for Heather, and we will never be the wiser. Okay, so this passage is blocked. Is there anything on that passage over here? Doesn't look like it. A fire door that I cannot escape through, I cannot use. I'm not really gonna use that shotgun that often. Okay, another broken lock. Only gonna use it against the fat boys, that's for sure. Well, I could go to the platform 4 and 3 through here. Yep, the door is shut tight. Alright, let's check the platform 4 then. All you had a Mason. Come with me if you want to live. Bad doggy. You smell? Okay, the lock is broken. That means there's nothing for us here to do. I'm just gonna get back up. Unless I'm missing something, then maybe I should just take a look. Oh, there are 2 doggies now. 3 doggies even. Poggers. Pogger doggies. They kinda are pogger doggies, because they are splitting their heads the moment they want to attack us. I think their name is even Split Heads. Poggo Doggo, hell yeah. Yeah, this is where we need to go. Because when we're gonna jump down from here, we simply need to run over there. But first I want to make sure that I have taken everything and explored everything as well. Okay, so this is unlocked, and this is gonna allow us to move us from here till the end of the place, so yeah. I'm gonna abuse the system a little bit. Run, run, run. Don't have... Did I manage to jump in just in time? Please tell me I did. Yes, I did. Thank God. Well, now we have to get inside. All the way till the end. Yeah, it was kind of a monkey's moment, because when the moment like the cutscene like starts, the screen goes blank and you don't really know. You don't really know if did what you're supposed to do, you know. Which I actually appreciate that. And here we go. Yeah, this time I didn't get so lost in here. Yes, you can die there if you are not gonna get on the platform fast enough. If you're gonna jump down on any other platform and you're gonna stay on the trains for like even a second, the train just gives you a game over. There's a newspaper on the floor. It's nothing but garbage. Well, that's insulting the American press. That symbol is drawn on the floor. Hope I didn't get cursed just by stepping on it. In the train. Yeah, I don't think there's anything on the train. Yeah, we're good. There's just some newspapers. Actually, good to think about it. I didn't even have to kill the first fat ass. I could just very... Oh, you son of a bitch. I hate those creatures, man. Most of the time when the creature just attacks you, they can stun lock you. Like this. And you have to wait for them till they pass you. And of course, they're gonna deal some amount of damage, which in this case they did. But thankfully, the amount of heals that you're gonna use do not really count, so we're pretty much good to go. Huh? Is there anything? No, I thought for a second I thought the header was looking at something. And there goes the fattest number 2. Just freaking die. Yeah, the spread on the shotgun is absolutely hideous. Even on a close range target like this, the spread is just obnoxious. And the funny thing is about the fat asses, if you approach them fast enough, you can kick them and they cannot hit you back. Because with the moment you're gonna perform the kicking animation, you have invisibility frames. Crap is thick and twisted! Yeah, that's the... If I had that sound effect, I would use it, but I don't. Well, I guess this is it. That was the train ride. Very far from the magic carpet ride, but I guess still works. It's safe spot time. Platform, unknown station. The dog from Silent Hill 2. Yeah, from the dog ending? Oh boy. Yeah, this is totally safe. This is totally normal for train station to change into a such a veiny location. Yes, 100% normal. Just gonna leave. And apparently we don't have the map for this area, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I don't know if I should go this way. Really? This is all very evil and big smelly to me. Yeah, this looks like this is the only door that I have to be that I can go through. Okay, we got something over here. We got a map, finally. Jesus. Underpass map. So how much of the underpass I haven't unlocked? Well, pretty much all of it. I can just go straight forward now. And now we have the maul, which is totally not a useful weapon. I find the maul to be not reliable whatsoever. It's very difficult to use. For a second I thought that there was a save point on one of those boxes. Oh, you're a huge bitch. Yeah, I don't find Maul any useful, like, to be honest. It's also pretty sad. Wine bottle. And it's empty. Oh, I remember this. I need to find, like, some kind of oil to fill the bottle. Yeah, I remember that. No, it would not. Oh shit. The ball would not be a good replacement for a pipe, and I'm gonna show you in a second why. Okay, I think this is safe enough. Okay, so when using a pipe, it's only like something like this, right? 3 rapid attacks or 1 solid attack, still fast enough, right? But when it comes to a maul, one slow attack. By the time you're gonna make a swing, the enemy can attack you like twice. So it basically makes that weapon absolutely pointless. Bitch. Yep, rapid attacks are always better. Always. How's my health? I'm still good. I'm in the green. Also, I'm not attacking those monsters because I want to achieve a good ending. Or normal ending. Same difference to me. Yeah, I don't have the Back for Blood. I wanted to get it, but I basically had an option. I'm either getting Back for Blood, or I'm getting Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I choose the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Because I really want to have Mass Effect games. on this PC, on this new PC, and basically have an opportunity and simply got it. Like, there's still some games that I want to get, like Resident Evil 8. I want to get Resident Evil 7, but Capcom is not lowering the prices on those titles anytime soon, it seems. So, yeah, I'm not gonna get those games. Because I pretty much have almost every single Resident Evil title. Okay, so this is where the oil goes. And if I'm gonna try to drop myself down there right now, I'm just basically gonna die, so I'm not gonna do this just yet. But I can at least activate the machine, or at least try to activate it, so I can have it marked on the map. Do I have it marked on the map? Not really. What about now? Yeah, I simply need to remember which door it is that I need to progress. Huge bitch to my right. You haven't played Mass Effect in forever? Same here. Kind of. The last time I have played not Silent Hill, Mass Effect was like maybe a year ago. I really want to play that game again because I miss it. What's this? There's some kerosene left in the heater. Looks like... Okay, if I had some sort of container... Well, guess what? I have that empty bottle, don't I? I have that Xbox Game Pass on this PC, and it has a lot of Mass Effect games on it. Oh, it's part of a pass. Nice. Okay, I can also save the game here, so I'm gonna use that. I already have spent enough money for games this year. I'm good. I'm good. I have got myself Dead Space 1 and 2, Evil Within 1 and 2, and Mass Effect. And I got gifted Stalker series. And I also got gifted the Alien Isolation. So I'm good with horror games. I'm good. In a matter of fact, I actually had to why, there's this huge bitch over there. Yeah, moral of the story, I should not turn over here. But yeah, for now I basically have new games to play. Like, I'm pretty sure that Evil Within could be beaten throughout the weekend. Which I actually might do it next weekend. Just Evil Within 1. A blind playthrough. Oh shit! Zodges! Zip zap zippity bop. How many health drinks do I have? 9? I'm gonna use 1. Whatever. Right, now I can use the kerosene in the bottle instead of this. Yeah, I have Evil Within 2 as well. I think I just need to install those games. But I'm definitely gonna play them. But on Monday I'm gonna start remodding my Skyrim a little bit. And we're probably gonna start a new playthrough. Probably. It's gonna be another test playthrough because I'm gonna consider my last playthrough of Skyrim as a test. And yeah, we're gonna see how it's gonna go. I'm pretty much sure I know which mods I want to eliminate. Ladder, please. Thank you. I'm pretty confident. And maybe if I'm gonna eliminate a bunch of those mods that I want to have previously, maybe the game's gonna start running properly again. Who knows? Because I really don't want to eliminate the additional quest mods or the additional companion mods. Maybe I'm gonna eliminate those additional locations. Who knows? Who knows? There's definitely a lot of things that I want to get rid of from my Skyrim. Definitely the numbers of the NPCs, that's gonna just go away. Because it turns out that per cell, or per area, you can only have around 128 NPCs active at the same time. So if you're gonna go over that number, that's basically, well, the game is gonna crash. Well, I didn't want to get into the sewer water, but okay. The camera angles have decided otherwise. Bye, bitch. But yeah, I don't know what to think about Evil Within 2, because I never played those games. I never played any Evil Withins. I have only seen somebody playing and speedrunning that game, but you know, watching a speedrun and basically being entertained, to me, those are two different things. Yeah, that's way too many NPCs in my opinion. Therefore, I'm going to eliminate most of them. Maybe not the one from the dungeons, but the one that had been added by mods that are adding vanilla NPCs into the game. Maybe those. I don't really know if I should go this way. There's some kind of code over here. Hold up. Somewhere. Danger, keep out. This is that was probably pasted on that door there. I can see where it fell off. Yep. Oh yeah, I need to go. I need to get back here with the dryer. Yeah, I remember this at least. Save complete. Thank you. Okay, so when I'm gonna exit through here, yeah, I need to get back, or I can, after I'm gonna exit, I can go to the left, or I can just exit the way I came from and try to see what's over here. I think that would be a good idea. Ah, ha, ha. I don't have a command like this, DC. I don't know why would you use that command in the first place. Okay, so this is the door I want to go through first. Wait, there was something underwater, wasn't it? Oh, cute. Okay, maybe I should have landed in the water. And what do we have here? An ampule, that's definitely gonna be useful for a boss fight or anything else. Do we have anything else? There was something pointing on the chair. Yeah, there goes the dryer. And anything else? I don't think there is anything else. I can now go back to that, to the veiny monster thingy. To that big closed door with the danger sign all over it. And this is not what I wanted to do, but okay, video game. Okay, so now I need to turn... From here I should try to go to the right, because there's one door over there. A door that is... yeah, it's locked. There you go, we got a dryer, and I'm gonna use this opportunity to save. The game does not penalize me in the end by the number of saves I'm gonna make, so might as well. Items. It won't do any good. Oh yeah, I can drop the steel pipe into the pool. That's okay. That's actually a new game plus content, so I'm gonna do this. Let's go.
What was it that you dropped? Was it this precious gold pipe?
Absolutely precious. Yes, I can sell it on eBay. Yes.
You are a liar! I have nothing to give to you!
Boo. Boo. And she just took my pipe away from me. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, how do I load? It's probably in options. Or do I have to reset my emulator for that to happen? Yeah, because only the PC version, I think only the PC version allows you to like load and save the game whenever you want. Yeah, I'm gonna load it. Hold up. Give me a second. I actually did not expect that. Was it this precious gold pipe? I think it was also the same voice actress that was voice acting the Claudia Wolf. I think it's the same. I think it's the same woman. You are a liar. Get nothing from me. Okay, mom. Okay, mom. Yeah, I know. Load the game. I'm gonna be truthful this time. I think it's this safe. Yeah, 113. I'm gonna try to do that again. That was funny. Sploosh.
What was it that you dropped? Was it this precious gold pipe? Well then, was it this magnificent silver pipe?
No, because I have dropped the rusted pipe.
Perhaps it was only this filthy steel pipe that you dropped.
Yes. Magic.
I have finally found a truly honest man.
It's ma'am.
In return, I will give you both the gold pipe and the silver pipe to keep.
I guess Heather's gonna do some piping. Giggity. Well, I like to drop the steel pipe into the pool. Well, I already have all the pipes, so... Hey, she even returned the thing. I actually wonder, what will happen if I'm gonna drop the steel pipe now? I threw the steel pipe, but it looks like nothing is happening. Well, I lost that. There's an outlet here. I think I can use the dryer on this thing. Should be in items. Oh my god, this actually looks amazing. Bitch didn't want to give me anything for the second time. Just freaking electric shocker. And yeah, now I got 2 pipes. The thing is that the silver and the gold pipe, they don't really do anything. They deal the same damage, they have the same range, they only look different. That's basically the entire idea behind this thing. Okay, for a second, I thought that this fragment of the wall is something else. And so this is locked. Okay, so now I can go to either to the left or to the right. I'm gonna try to go to the left first. Ah, that fucking monster. Oh my god, I hate the sounds that they make. I truly do. I truly believe that those are probably one of the most headache-inducing enemies that you're gonna get in the game. Yes. They sound really awful, don't they? Yeah, I think I should keep the shotgun for a boss fight or against the fatties. I'm gonna use the pistol. The music of uncertainty. You can actually unlock the comedic UFO ending, per se, by killing 30 enemies. You need to kill 30 enemies and get to the apartment. You don't have the map of this area. Well, shit. I think this is a construction site, isn't it? Yes, I remember that I had to go through the construction site if I want to exit or do something. Another safe spot. Like I said, I only have played this game once. I'm mostly doing this playthrough to feel the difference between the puzzle levels. Because I doubt that I'm ever gonna do the hard difficulty on puzzle levels, because you need to, like, have a fucking knowledge, like actual Shakespearean knowledge to beat that level, that difficulty level. Like, not even joking. Like, the hard puzzles are stupid fucking hard. They're too hard for my little baby brain. Even though I'm 32, but we don't count that. I have a little baby brain. Is that a map? No, just a tile. So this is broken. The third level ceiling is crumbled. For safety sex, entry is forbidden. The fourth level is crumbled. So you say. Huh? For a second I thought there was something in the corner, like some kind of a secretive weapon. Okay, we can go through here. The elevator is not working. What about this room? It's a toilet. I thought this building was still under construction, but it looks like it has been used. How do you know that? Only a real plumber like James Sutherland will know that. I mean, if you're a construction site, if the sewer, like not sewer, if the I totally forgot the name of that, but if you don't have an active toilet, you know, you have also outside toilets to use. Okay, what do we have here? Handgun bullets. Yeah, that's definitely a construction site because there's a lot of booze. Haha, construction site worker stereotypes. Anything else over here? Oh yeah, the mattress. I need to drop this mattress if I want to go down. Ugh, a filthy mattress. Will I drop it into the hole? Yeah, fuck that thing. I bet Maria would sleep on it and be like, so comfy. She would probably enjoy it. And drop. Okay, so this lock is broken. Little baby broken lock. Well, it seems like this is the only way to go through, so let's use that. And of course, it has these fuckers to deal with. Oh my god, I hate those enemies. Like, if there's a one enemy that I truly despise in this game, is this guy. He's just making way too much noise. Way too much. Hey, look at that, nice little house. I wish I could live in a small room like this. Like, okay, let me put it like this. If I had a small house like this, one corner which would be bed and PC, second corner would be, for example, it's a pure example, shower to clean myself, the third corner would be a small kitchen, and maybe okay, one corner would be bed, but the last corner would be for my PC. If you give me a small room like this, I'm good. Like, I'm a very minimalist. I'm a very minimalist person by nature. I don't really need a lot to be happy. Okay, so this lock is broken. It's a huge ass door right over there. Another broken lock. I don't have the map of this area, understandably so. Yeah, one power is being minimalistic. And I 100% agree with that. The other superpower is basically being born in a country that barely started recovering from the fall of the Berlin Wall and, you know, end of communism and stuff. So yeah, that kind of comes naturally. That actually kind of comes naturally. Drop. This is blood. There's nothing on the mannequin, it seems. I still haven't found the map of this location. You know, basically before... kind of before, like, years of 95... you know, a lot of countries after the fall of the USSR were basically still kind of in a shithole, so being minimalistic was kind of a thing. Even though the perestroika was an existing thing. Doggies. Even though perestroika was basically an existing thing, it still kind of did not really matter that much. I want to find a map of this place. Please, give map. Oh, okay. Well, you ask, you shall receive. There we go. And also a safe spot. Wait, the Henner have noticed something different. What's this? Something in the shutter. It must be rusted. There's something in this shutter. I'm gonna have to, like, probably find some kind of a tool. Yeah, mannequins are creepy, but that's good. Dance hall office. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like return here for to basically unlock the shutter. It's probably some kind of a tool. You don't need a tool, you're a tool yourself. Okay, let's see. There's an ampule and a first aid kit. Good. Anything else? Besides the awful camera angles. There's a coat hanger that's not gonna help me. Nothing else? Kinda doubt it. Someone tells me that one of those... I got a map of the building from Mr. Harris. Come to the off... Okay, I already got the map, so... Yeah, I don't think there's anything of interest in here. So this is where the drawer is. And I think we can still go for the main room. Yep. Oh boy. Fat ass. Fat asses, doggies. Not a very good place to be. I don't think there's anything over here that could help me. Okay, so the dogs have decided to focus on the beef jerky, whatever there is over there. That's great. If I can go around this, the fatty, that would be amazing. Yeah, but I don't really think there's anything inside this room. Just gonna leave. Don't need to be bothered with that. It seems like we still have one more room to explore, the one that's over here. So I'm gonna go for that. Windows, shut up. Yep, this door is shut tight. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to use the exit. Hey, Pinhead. Good to see you. Good to see everybody here today. And it seems like we have explored the 3rd floor, so now I'm gonna go for the 4th one. Lock is broken. How about the 5th floor? There we go. And then, knowing life, I do have a map. That's good. Alright, let's explore one corner at a time. See what's good. So I'm in the Gallery of Arts. The Gallery of Farts. Yes. Indeed. Oh, there's something over here. A screwdriver. There is a possibility that I could use that screwdriver on that shutter that was locked before. Yeah, but okay. How about the office? Office is locked. Door right next to it. Yeah, there is something over here. A whip stick. A katana, which technically katana is possibly the best melee weapon you can get in this game because of the there's like basically a lot of AoE behind it. You can smack several enemies at the same time with it, and the range is quite decent. So yeah, it's a very decent weapon, despite my name calling, of course. Okay, so we got the 3rd floor. What about this door? KMN Auto Parts. And it definitely has some enemies over here. There is some bathrooms that I haven't explored yet. I guess one thing at a time. Oh, hell no. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything of value over here. Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. And the crutch. Just give up, dude. Come on. In the thigh. Yep, he's done. I don't really know if there's anything interesting in this room. But if there is, I needed to get this guy out of the way. And turns out there's nothing. I just wasted shotgun shells. Yay! Oh boy, how many of them I have? 58. Jesus, why am I worried? Why am I worried? I'm good. I'm good. But I need to avoid killing way too many enemies. Because if I'm gonna kill way too many enemies, that's basically gonna give me a wrong ending. And I don't want that. Okay, a jack, that's good. Because I'm gonna have to use it on one of the elevator doors, but not before I'm gonna get a rope. Ow. That was rude, uncalled for, and I'm gonna tell my mom. Again. Okay. Yeah. I can use one of those. Ow. Yeah, I think it was just a back entrance of sorts. Alright, so I would assume that we almost have explored everything over here. And I would assume also that the bathrooms are locked. Okay, so we have the screwdriver. I will assume that screwdriver is useful for that drawer thingy, so I'm gonna get down. And it was on the 3rd floor. As far if my memory does not fail me, which it could. The drawer, so I need to turn to the left and to the left. Items and use. So now I need to find that elevator, the broken elevator. It could be on the 6th floor, as far as I know. So, yeah, let's save the game first. Because I doubt it's on this floor. Take a look at the map. Oh, wait, never mind. It's this elevator. I don't have to go on the 6th floor then. Okay, maybe not. Hold up. Maybe first I need to use this on this elevator. Yep. And then use the rope. I used the rope. Will you use the rope to get downstairs? Yes, please. And now we are... I think this is... Yeah, this is the second floor. Huh, another save point. Well. If the game gives, why should I refuse? Alright, so now we have the entire floor for us to explore. And I'm pretty sure that this elevator is broken. Yep. As per usual. What a bother to climb up that rope. Oh my god. Climbing is so bad. It's so bad for your nails. Oh yeah, the Warframe is planning to release their newest update on the 15th of the December, so I might actually play that during one of the weekends. It depends when they're gonna actually release it, because they assume they're gonna release it on 15th of December, and it's gonna be like one day thing for that update, because I'm not really planning to play Warframe all the time. Only planning to play Warframe. What is she looking at? Only planning to like play Warframe only to demonstrate people a story. Oh, beef jerky. Okay. I actually never used the beef jerky, but okay. Can I go through that door? Yes, I can. Is there anything of interest inside of this room? Okay, so this is unlocked. Nice. Okay, so Heather's now right now looking at the door. And yep, this is also unlocked. Good. Are we getting anything of interest? Oh, wait. She's looking at something.
I knew it.
Spoopy. Welcome to the other world, I guess. In before game over, which would kind of not surprise me.
It's being invaded by the other world, by a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life.
Hi, Harry.
Oh no, not again. Did she do this too?
So angry. So angry. Well, now this entire floor is gonna be pretty much an alien place. And I have to draw some lines. Is that Valtiel? Well, he's definitely carrying a baby doll. If that's... assuming that's him. Oh my... I hate those enemies. The guys that are over there, I hate them. Yeah, those crawling enemies, they are gonna have to die. Okay, let's check every single door, one at a time, as per usual. Oh, poor flower. I don't know what kind of plant of this, it's withering away, poor thing, yeah. Plants can be pretty. Ah, there's something on over here, there's something written. Find the Holy One? Kill her? And that's a photo of Heather. That's me. Who could have taken this photo? That's really creepy. Well, well, you're not wrong there. Okay, so it's locked, so it might be open from the other side. What about this door? Okay, this is unlockable.
Heather. That's what you're called now, isn't it?
And who are you?
The name's Vincent. Don't forget it, okay? I'm on your side.
So you say. But how do I know you're not with her?
Her? You mean Claudia? Please don't lump me together with her. She was totally brainwashed by that crazy old hag. Well, I guess crazy old hag is a bit harsh. She is your mother, after all.
My mother? What do you mean?
You don't remember? Ah, so Harry didn't tell you anything. I guess he hid the truth to keep you on his side, eh? That figures. He's a pretty sneaky guy.
Don't talk about my dad like that!
Sorry. I apologize. Please, calm down.
How do you know my father anyway?
I know everything. I know about your past, too.
Then tell me what's going on.
You don't know even that?
That's why I'm asking. If you know everything, then tell me how I can put an end to this.
Not yet. Why not enjoy yourself a bit longer?
Enjoy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Does this place get to you at all?
Oh, it gets to me, all right. I find it most fascinating. Wait! I'm not finished talking!
I knew you were on her side.
How do you figure?
There's something wrong with you, too.
And this is probably one of like my more favorite cutscenes in the game, like it really is. There's something over here. A junior high school chemistry book here. When you pour diluted hydrogen peroxide into manganese dioxide, oxygen is produced. Although oxygen will not burn on its own, it will keep other things to burn. Can I go through that door? Oh, I cannot save the game now. Well, that's kind of, that's not good. At least we got a bunch of medical supplies, so that's good. I don't think I'll go into this room. That weird guy is still in there. Never mind, save spot is right over here, so I'm gonna save the save spot. Right now, mental clinic. Allegedly, apparently, according to the media. Alright, let's move forward. So from here, I could try to go forward to see if I can get into that section. Nope. Alright, so I should probably go straight, take a look at the women's and men's bathroom. Doggies! Ow. Okay, what about the emergency room? Nope. Oh my god. Okay, so I can use the elevator, which is nice. But I don't really want to use the elevator just yet. I haven't explored this this section to the fullest. I'm gonna just open this door and try to visit the other end. Because it seems like we have several floors inside of this building. Also, yeah, when you click on an item, the game time, like the game doesn't stop. Alright, at least now I know I can go for the elevator. Okay, so where I am right now, this is the second floor. Can I go on the first one? Yes, I can. Okay, let's explore the first floor then. What the hell is this? A book is lying here, looking like a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there was a monster living at the gates of a village. It was a very scary and a very bad monster. It was a very scary and a very bad monster. It would catch people and crunch them up with his big teeth. The villagers were afraid of the monster, and no one would dare to approach the gates. Everyone was stuck inside the village. When the king heard about this, he summoned his knights. The knights eagerly rode out to defeat the monster. Ha! Take it! Their swords slashed and their spears flashed, but the monster wouldn't die. The monster tossed the knights into the mouth one by one, horses and all. What was the king to do? He fretted and fussed and paced the floor, but could think of no solution. Soon after, the village priestess came to the castle. She was a very kind and good person. The king asked her to defeat the monster, guarding the gates. Book's torn, the rest is missing. I remember reading this a long time ago. I think I borrowed it from someone. I don't remember how it ended though. Did I read the story through to the end? I probably did, but no bullets are gonna work on this thing. And if I remember correctly, if I'm gonna approach that thing too closely, I'm basically gonna die. So yeah, let's basically try to explore the entire first floor. Let's see what's good. Fatty, fatty, fat, fat, fatty, fat. Okay, I wonder if I can avoid him. Because to be fair, if I can somewhat avoid him, that would be good. Pork liver. That's definitely one of the part of the puzzle. I would love to pick up those shotgun shells without killing him. Yeah, he's not even reacting at all. I hope there's nothing on that chair. A cash... Wait a second. Didn't I get something from the cash register? I thought there was something like a coin. I guess I might be wrong too, because I do remember something about picking up the coin from the cash register, but I'm not certainly sure if it wasn't this game or was it like the other game, because in Silent Hill 2 there are 3 coins, but there was in a motel and there was kind of something totally different. Okay, so this lock is broken. And I just realized that I'm 3 hours into the stream. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a small break. But the sound effect is still playing. Is there like a... I want to know if there's like some kind of a room that I could go for to simply where the music is not gonna play. Maybe the elevator. I think the elevator is muted. Okay, so that's the first floor. And the hallway is blocked. I cannot get anywhere else. Yeah, this is. I think this is a good moment to take a break. I'm simply gonna continue from here. I'm gonna go and make myself some more tea, stretch a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to play some clips from my previous streams, and yeah, play some clips from my previous streams. I'm gonna take like couple minutes, maybe. Hope you guys are gonna enjoy the clips. Thank you guys very much for watching, for all the subs so far. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Don't go away. We're gonna continue the Silent Hill 3 playthrough.